So this is Clement, eh? Funny name for a bunch of rocks and a couple of ponds, if you ask me. More importantly, where's that Latina person? Maybe that's her right over there? You there, old crone. I'm looking for Lutia. You know where she is? Call me old crone again and I'll rip that silly beard off and shove it down your throat. You motley little god shit. Is that gob shit? Shitty shit? I have no idea. But if it's Lutia you're after, you're looking at her. What do you want? Good job on first impressions. Yep. Catalyst sent you, did she? If she thinks you're alright, then that's good enough for me. So tell me, what are you planning to make this workshop of yours? And don't think you're just gonna impress me with a load of technical jargons. I was an engineer myself, you know. I'm going to modify this here automa so it can transport goods and keep them safe from sea eaters. Bah! You won't be transporting much of anything with those stubby little arms, let alone feed off attackers. And even if it could store goods in its torso, by the time it's done whittling into the bastards, all those wares will have been shaken to buggery. Good luck with the poor sob who have sold that. Yeah, but William's the best part. Run it, the old man has a point, you know. Less of the old, or I'll use that beard of yours to scrub the bats. With the rest of you all still attached, mind you. So we need to weigh the carry as much as possible while striking the sea eaters from a distance. That's it! Everyone, get around! Oh, the design of the dwarven battle tank. Man, this gives me a lot of vibes from Valkyria Chronicles, though. Another game I need to actually finish. Wicked White! It's so old! The ink's probably the only thing holding it together! The design's from the days before the flood. The brainchild of the greatest Wat himself! It's a self-propelled transportation device armed to the teeth. I call it the Rolling Tankard! I'm not sure about name-wise, but I like the design all the same. Its iron thick shell keeps the cargo inside safe and sound, while the cannon blasts any attackers to smithereens. What an amazing coincidence that you had that perfect solution in your pocket this whole time! Even before you knew what the problem was. That's no coincidence. Ever since I found a bunch of brofins in a tiny locked safe when I was little, I've taken them with me wherever I go. Never know when Watt's ideas might come in handy. For actually storing that in your person for an entire time, good on you, but just think about it, those blueprints must be really stinky if you keep it on you at all times. Of course, I'm not gonna just make one of these. Oh no. I'll make a whole bunch of them and send it over to Novarant. Soon everyone will see how dwarven engineering really is. But this is only how it should look on the outside, with no mentions of the inner workings. Are you sure you can pull this off? You bet my beard on it! And to be honest, dwarven technology came a long way since Watts' time. He probably didn't design the insides because there was no way to actually make something like this back then. Luckily, we got my skills to bring Watts' idea to life. I have a prototype up and running in no time. Listen, Rots, you're the only one who knows how to swing a hammer around here. If we combine our efforts, it'll be ready even sooner. Cheers, mate! Precisely it! I must say, I must be interested to see how it all turns out. I'll let you use my land, as long as you don't turn into a smoldering crater for all of God knows. You won't regret this, but if we can build a workshop, we need a few more pair of hands. I'll head back to Torna and run off some volunteers. Hold it right there! Yes? If this place is going to be overrun with dwarves, at least give me some way to tell you apart. How am I meant to know who is which if you all dress like that? Not sure if you realize this, madame, but we dwarves don't exactly have extensive wardrobes. But in the interest of smoothing running operations, I'll ask my friend Kurut if there's anything we can do. So much helping. More like bugger off to town and leave the poor Ronan to do everything by himself. Well, while you're still here, so can you give me a hand instead? Let's go and take a look at this plot of land, shall we? Yep, let's take a look at this land we just acquired. But man, who would you want to think that the person you looked for was her and he really disrespected her? I'm really surprised that she didn't, outright decline his offer after this saying she was old and crone. If I was in her position, I would say, "Would you call me bitch?" Alright, now we're here. Let's drop down. Welcome to the workshop! Or would-be, I suppose I should call it. Either way, this is where Watt's vision will become reality. Although, I have to admit, it's not going to be as easy as I have made it out. Having you here does make the task seems less daunting though. Even though it was a bit miffed at first to hear that you're into crafting as well, stealing my thunder and all that, I'm glad we got something in common. If you can lend a hand between whatever it is the Warrior of Darkness does, the rest of the time, it means the whole world to me. So, what do you say, Artorias? Will you help me? What the world needs now is tanks! Sweet tanks! Of course I'll help! Or, no, you talk yourself into this. Build your own damn tanks! Let's go with the first one. What the world needs now is tanks. Sweet tanks. Of course I'll help. Whew! I was worried you were going to say no for a moment there. Now, then make some tanks. Before that, there's a few things we need to get in order. We won't get much work done without something at least resembling a workshop. If you're in a mood of helping, maybe you could rustle me up a few concoctions. I got a list of everything I need. Anyone who much as brew a pea. If you're in the mood for helping, maybe you can rustle me up a few concoctions. I got a list for everything I need. Anyone who as much as brewed a pot of tea should be able to manage it. So I'm sure you'll be fine. As another example for my incredible foresight, I already had a Fetromatic Makoto collect a load of potentially very useful materials on the way over. This should be enough. If you somehow manage to bugger it up, don't worry, we got plenty more. I'll be taking care of the rest of the preparations, so please come see me when you're done. Okay, so I need to craft some supplies. Beast Tribe, Dwarf. Craft medical supplies, this one. I wonder if I can get this high quality. I don't think it doesn't matter as much. But granted, I already have like very good material equipment, so I don't think I need to worry about not getting this all the way there. But I did anyway. Alright, let's give him the item. All done? Let's see what he brought me then. Here you go. Ah! I gotta say, I was expecting it to quite be this good. Not showing off, are you? Maybe. Me and the Mecha Toad are gonna take care of the rest. So you can just put your feet up for a bit. Don't want you taking all the credit now, don't we? Sure. And look at this proper workshop. Oh, the music, I love this. Ding ding ding. Da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da dun 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 da dun. There you are! Welcome to Watts' Anvil! The two of you did all this? I can't believe it! Is that you, Runnits? Why, I hardly even recognize you! Have you done something with your beard? No, I'm pretty sure he just got a, he just dyed his armor to completely different color so you can tell the difference between which dwarf. Oh no, he did dye his beard. I guess I didn't notice it earlier. Well spotted, Krut! According to the legends, Watts has a brown beard and white horns. Seeing I'm his descendant, I thought I would follow suit. Oh, it'll be easy to tell them the difference now. Now that we got a proper workshop, we can get started in making a prototype for the rolling tankard. To tell you the truth, I'm not used to having this sort of pressure. Still, I got you and the others to do the heavy lift and essential tasks. So, I'm sure everything will go exactly as planned. Sure, buddy. Speaking of essential tasks, I'll be heading the supply of various parts and whatnots. So, come see me when you're ready to show us those skills of yours. Runnits and his fellow dwarves have thrown themselves wholeheartedly into their newest enterprise, namely to buy dundling death machines for the near but needy. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. Quest complete! Beast Tribe unlock! You have achieved friendly reputation with Watts' Anvil. Yeah. Yes, I know all these since I've done so many Beast Tribes. Dwarf Corps number 1. Alright, so I'm not sure I'm going to get another recomp from this reputation, so I'll be right back in crafting all this. And we're back. So I just finished doing the 3 repeatable quests for the Beast Tribe, and unfortunately it wasn't enough to get the next reputation rank up, which is in my... Honestly, I'm not surprised because the Qitari Beast Tribe was also the similar fashion where after unlocking it doesn't give me an option to get another rank up, so that's fine. So in the meantime, I'm going to be calling the recording here for this Okay, I'm back. So I did the 3 repeatable quests from the vendor, well, the quest giver over here, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to get the next reputation rank up because The Dwarf Beast Tribe had a similar fashion where you did unlock it and do the 3 quests, but it wasn't enough to get the next reputation rank up. So I'm thinking another day or 2 before I can get the next rank up, but that's really not too far off. If I keep doing this every day, eventually I'll get there at some point. And so, since there's nothing left to do here, I think it's a good time to call the recording here. But before I go, I really can't wait to get myself my own personal battle tank after getting, I think, rank 7 or 8 of the Dwarven Beast Tribe. It's just one of the few things I really want to get. Plus, there's also a couple items I need from here. You know, 2 cars for that triple triad mount. That, and of course, the emote is also provided for doing the Beast Tribe itself. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this long-ass recording session on Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. And of course, if you're curious on my future uploads on my channel, you can give my YouTube a look. And if you like the content that I've been uploading there, you could probably subscribe or not. But if you're enticing to subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified whenever new content that is available, new future content that comes to my channel. And of course, I have 3 projects which are currently ongoing on my channel, which of course Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, World Quest, Job Quest, Minions, Mounts, Extreme Trials, Raids, Fashion, not so much, but anything that is related to fashion or housing, I'll most likely put it in my channel at some point. And secondly, which will be of course Freight Runner NA for the Lost Belt 4, Lost Belt 5, upcoming events, rolling videos for banners, and lastly would be the challenge quest in that regard, because I can't remember anything else that I do for Fate Grand Order. And lastly, and certainly not the last thing I want to mention is Persona 5 The Royal, which I still feel upset that I didn't commit myself 2 years ago that I'll actually finish Persona 5 before the end of the year, but that didn't came to fruition now, did it? Someday it will come back, someday. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.